Have you ever played this stage in Smash Brothers and wondered, where the hell does it come from? Well, neither did I, but apparently it's from WarioWare Inc Mega Microgames. I just finished playing it for the GameCube, and I'll admit, it's an excellent party game, because it does what party games do best, and that's giving your losing players what I like to call the Monopoly effect. That's the feeling you get when you become so frustrated at a party game, you wish all the friends that you lost to were horrifically executed by a firing squad. WarioWare Inc Mega Microgames is fucking annoying. It's like a St. Jude's patient's brain, just riddled with cancer. In the beginning, you pick a save slot with your friends, add your name. I decided to name myself Balls because I'm a comedic fucking genius, but then my buddy Nelson ruins it, copies me by naming himself Sack. Nintendo, I have a question for you. Would you like to explain to me why, when Nelson names himself Sack, they call him Big Sack? When Welly names himself Testy, you know, they call him Big Testy. But when I, the king of comedy, put my name as Balls, Wario calls me Little Balls. That's bullshit! Shortly after being body shamed, you pick one of the game's characters. There's plenty of options. Sadly, everyone is far more interesting than Wario. It's not even close. You kind of forget that he exists, or that it's even his game. They also probably have bigger balls than Wario, which I'm not really sure, but you know, Orbulon's ahead of the curve and just looks like a penis. WarioWare's minigames, which the game refers to as microgames, are the main content of the game. They only last a couple of seconds and have really, really vague instructions. WarioWare's objective is to deliver these minigames to the player in the most irritating, rage-inducing way possible through the game's various game modes. For example, the game mode Survival Fever has your characters performing for a crowd of Mr. Game & Watches. The lights begin to shine rapidly between each of the players before landing on one or four characters. Whoever is chosen is then required to win the microgame that's selected, otherwise they die. Simple concept, but surprisingly difficult in reality. The thing is, the more microgames are played, the faster the pace of the game gets. Suddenly, microgames are thrown at the player every couple of seconds, and with the pacing rapidly increasing, it just becomes way too fast for comfort.
Breaking news in Spring Branch tonight, where 3 men have been shot and killed.
Eventually, you'll lose your match and understand the points of WarioWare.
Come on, my guy, you can't catch me mid-toast.
I'm fucking killing myself.
The entire game revolves around these microgames. They range from nice little references to popular retro titles to generic trials or some weird, bizarre bullshit, but they all have the same thing in common. They're all pretty easy. That being said, the game itself is still pretty hard. That's because the challenge doesn't necessarily come from the individual mechanics of these microgames, but rather the pressure to complete them. An alternate title for WarioWare could be performance anxiety, and that's what I love about WarioWare. It really is the easiest party game I've ever played.
What the fuck?
Which makes losing it all the more frustrating.
3 L's in a row. Switch the game mode. Switch the game mode. It's done. It's done. That's 3 L's gone, man.
Minigames are incredibly one-dimensional, which I think is the game's biggest strength and flaw, and they all play the exact same way every time. So when you lose, you can really only blame yourself.
This is for all the fucking marbles right here.
Show you how it's done, dumbass. It said really, bro. I was like...
Sometimes losing a microgame means your fans abandon you. Other times you'll gain a shell on top of one you already have, which you have to balance. Otherwise you fall on the floor and turn into a turtle. But to be honest, if transforming into a turtle neutralizes all sentience of my brain, that's effectively killing me, which feels more like winning. There's a game mode where you try to complete the microgame and your opponent, Big Sack, will walk around the screen blocking your vision.
Shit!
There's a game mode where they're just porn. WarioWare Mega Microgames is fucking random.
What?
Every minigame has a different feel to them, both aesthetically and mechanically, and it just makes the game feel as creative as it is surreal. Why is this attractive girl abducting my friends with her snot?
What is this bullshit?
No way!
That's what you get, man.
Why am I playing Red Dead Redemption 2? Why is Nelson shooting women? Well, actually, that's pretty normal. Why am I playing Mario Brothers, Samus, Ice Climbers? You know, this retro stuff is actually pretty cool. What the fuck?